going on, guys? It's Sonic Customs here, and today I'm another video. And today, I have some various custom minifigures, 4 of which are related, and then 2 of them are completely different. So we'll get started with the first one, and that is my Avengers Endgame Captain America. So what I've done to him was I completely redid the torso, and I used electrical tape to for the scales, and then sculpted the star, used E-tape for the abdomen with the red stripes, used E-tape for the back straps, gave him his cracked shield, and then gave him Mjolnir, which was completely custom painted. Then I sculpted the strap on his head, and then I sculpted the A on his helmet, and then repainted everything. So yeah, well, overall that is all I have done to Avengers Endgame Captain America. He was pretty simple. So yeah. Our next new figure is my Endgame Black Widow. So I finished her this morning. So the chest was sculpted, their backpack was sculpted, the guns were from the Brick Arms order, in which I completely cut and sanded them down to make her guns. And then I painted her torso and painted her hair. And then pretty much everything else was fully painted. So yeah, that is it for Avengers Endgame Black Widow. So yeah. Next up, here is another Endgame figure. It is Rocket Raccoon. So he was completely painted by me, using a jean colored blue, which I mixed, and then the head and like collar piece were from the official Rocket, which I completely sculpted. This part right here, the holsters, the pouches on the front, and then the red part of the scarf. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Rocket Raccoon. So, and our last Endgame figure here is Fat Thor. So, the hair was the Wonder Woman hairpiece from the very first Wonder Woman figure, which I cut the tiara off and sculpted hair right here. The head was the Newt Scamander head, which I sculpted the beard onto. And then Stormbreaker was just my original Stormbreaker that I had from my first Thor from Infinity War. Then I did give him a beer can, which I completely painted, just using a two-piece, so I'll get that out of the way. So the jacket was from an old figure I had, like an older figure I had with a shorter jacket, so I painted it gloss red. Then I sculpted his gut, and then painted that, and then completely painted everything else, and then the pajama bottoms were from a Doctor Who old figure I had. So yeah, that is it for Fat Thor. He was pretty simple. So our next new figure, before we get to here's an updated Optimus Prime. So it's been a while since you've seen this figure, but I completely resculpted the front of him. I resculpted the windows, I sculpted this, completely redid the entire figure. So I resculpted his boots, then these circle bits, then the crotch joint, crotch guard, I think so. And then I sculpted on the red parts. These pieces here were E-tape, and then I completely painted everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my updated Optimus Prime. He was very simple. And our final figure of the day, here is my new Elton John that I made from Rocket Man. So this version of the outfit I made him in was from what he played Crocodile Rock in the movie Rocket Man. So I completely painted the white overalls, painted everything else on the overalls, painted the stars on the blue shirt. The hair was the Bilbo Baggins hair, which I painted, and then the head was just the Harry Potter head, which I painted the different color glasses onto. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my Elton John. He was very simple. So yeah. And that is it. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Sonic Customs, and don't forget to follow my Instagram, which is also Sonic Customs, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.